Bill Snopper here, and the tailgater party is on at Nielsen with savings in the thousands on every new Jeep, Chrysler, Dodge, and Ram.
Score a savings touchdown in an all-new Jeep Compass Latitude, just $149 a month. And the road-ready Ram 1500 Express Quad Cab is yours for just $199 a month.
And we need your trade, so bring it in and you'll get top dollar. Plus, with every purchase, you'll get a Nielsen tailgating chair set. Hurry to Route 10 in East Hanover.
Jeep Celebration Event Ram Power Days.
Welcome to the Nielsen Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram Morris County Sports Beat. I'm your host, Dan Cleary. Well, week one of the football season's here. We've had week 0 as we come to you from the Nielsen dealership here off Route 10. But for high school football, we had week 0 last week. So we had some area teams play. Randolph, an exciting win. Jacob Flowers with a field goal as they beat Livingston 18-15. Morris Catholic gave Shabazz all they wanted in a tough loss. So we had some area teams open up. But this is the first real weekend that everyone opened up around the area, especially in Morris County. And we had a dandy on Friday night, a rematch of last year's North 2 Group 2 final. Madison, Lenape Valley. Madison's 21-game winning streak on the line. Did they continue it? Let's check out the highlights.
These highlights are being brought to you by Home and Hearth Developers, serving Sussex, Morris, Passaic, and Bergen counties for over 25 years, specializing in additions, decks, roofing, and siding. Visit Home and Hearth on Facebook or call 201-843-2184.
First quarter action here at Lenape Valley in a rematch of last year's state final. Watch Lenape Valley's defense come up with the stop here as Troy DuPont and John Spada combine for the stop, forcing a Madison punt. And now Lenape Valley's first play from scrimmage, it's Troy DuPont breaking free and cutting back for the big 44-yard gain as Ryan Schmitz and Matt Mulcahy pull him down. Then watch Brandon Brady barrel his way inside the 15 for another Lenape Valley first down, and the Pats are putting together an impressive opening drive. And Nick Molinari caps the drive here with his 13-yard scamper, and Lenape Valley has a 6-0 lead after the missed PAT here in the first quarter. Now watch Madison go to the air, and it's Ryan Schmitz to Santi Quintero who makes the outstanding catch at the Lenape Valley 37, and it's 1st and 10 Dodgers, but they would eventually turn the ball over on downs, and Lenape has the 6-0 lead after one quarter. Second quarter we go, and Madison quarterback Ryan Schmitz calls his own number, and he rumbles 30 yards to the Lenape 10-yard line for a first down. But Madison would have to settle for a field goal attempt, and it's Wyatt Fritsch with the 21-yard field goal, and the Dodgers trail 6-3 to the Pats. Madison gets the ball back, and it's Ryan Schmitz once again finding Santi Quintero for the 34-yard gain to the Lenape Valley 22, and a first down for the Dodgers. All right, not much time left here in the first half as it's coming to a close, and watch Andrew Calley of Lenape Valley come up with a huge sack, and the Pats would take a 6-3 lead into the break. Third quarter, we go and watch this athletic play by Troy DuPont as he hurdles the would-be tackler before getting knocked down after a 20-yard gain for Lenape Valley. Wow. Then it's Nick Molinari right up the middle for Lenape Valley and another first down on a 24-yard pickup to the Madison 38. And then watch Troy DuPont race into the end zone from 39 yards out to push Lenape Valley's lead to 12-3 after another missed PAT. Now watch the Pats do it again on defense. They pressure the quarterback, and it's Cole Robertson with a nice pickoff for Lenape Valley as he brings the ball just up to the 45. Lenape Valley's wing T was cranking on all cylinders. Watch Brandon Brady take off for the 50-yard gain and a first down for the Pats inside the Madison 25. Fourth quarter we go, and the Pats get the ball back deep in Madison territory on the bobbled snap as Andrew Calley recovers for the Pats and Lenape Valley set up. And Molinari caps his big night with his third touchdown as he finished with 147 yards as Lenape Valley avenges his last year's loss in the state final with an impressive 24-3 opening day victory here at Patriots Field. I wrote in my blog this week when I was making my picks that Chris Kubik from Madison is the most underrated coach in the state of New Jersey, hands down. Madison, because they're Group 2, doesn't get the fanfare from the publications around the state and News 12 and organizations like that. But Madison is as good as it gets. And Lenape Valley, we all know about Don Smolin. 2 great programs. Don't be surprised if we don't see them again in the state tournament. We'll have more here on the Morris County Sports Beat right after these messages here on MugsMedia.com.
Bill Snopper here, and the tailgater party is on at Nielsen with savings in the thousands on every new Jeep, Chrysler, Dodge, and Ram.
Score a savings touchdown in an all-new Jeep Compass Latitude, just $149 a month. And the road-ready Ram 1500 Express Quad Cab is yours for just $199 a month.
And we need your trade, so bring it in and you'll get top dollar. Plus, with every purchase, you'll get a Nielsen tailgating chair set. Hurry to Route 10 in East Hanover.
Jeep Celebration Event Ram Power Days.
Home and Hearth Developers is located in Paramus, New Jersey, and has been serving Sussex, Morris, Passaic, and Bergen counties for over 25 years. Home and Hearth can help you from concept to completion and specializes in additions, decks, roofing, and siding. Family owned and operated, we never use subcontractors and are fully licensed and insured. Please like us on Facebook and let Home and Hearth Developers manage your next home project.
Pop, 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 money, money. Pop, 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 money, money, money.
Use your phone to pay your friends. You can even pay the rent. Out to dinner, pay your buddy. Use your phone to pop your money.
Lakeland Banks, pop money, money. Pop, 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 money, money, money.
Pay the sitter, send a gift. It's real easy, you get my drift? You don't need checks, you don't need cash. Use Pop Money, it's so fast.
Lakeland Bank's Pop Money, the easy way to pay people. Pop to it.
Pop, pop, pop.
Welcome back to the Nielsen Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram Morris County Sports Beat. I'm your host, Dan Cleary, coming to you as we do every week from the lot here at Nielsen off Route 10 in East Hanover. Great selection of new, used cars. You can get a great deal, great customer service here, great service center, everything you want in a dealership right here at Nielsen. Well, a game that you can see on MugsMedia.com, Jefferson, which had a great year last year under first-year head coach Jerry Venarino, going 7-3. Well, they headed up to High Point to play a High Point team that has a lot of players back from a state tournament team. Let's check out the highlights.
These highlights are being brought to you by Home and Hearth Developers, serving Sussex, Morris, Passaic, and Bergen counties for over 25 years, specializing in additions, decks, roofing, and siding. Visit Home and Hearth on Facebook or call 201-843-2184.
We go to High Point High School for this Patriot Red Division clash, and Jefferson quarterback Anthony Johnson starts his big night as he gets to the Joe Patelli, who gets upfield, shakes off some defenders, and picks up 22 yards and a first down to the High Point 38. But the drive ends here on 4th down and 11 from the High Point 29. It's High Point's defense led by Justin Lazinski with the stop, and Jefferson turns the ball over on downs, and we have no score. Jefferson gets the ball back here, and it's Andrew Benfatti who had a big game on both sides of the ball with the interception here at the 32-yard line, and the first quarter comes to an end with no score here at High Point. Second quarter we go, and Jefferson's on the move, and on 3rd and 10 from the 36, it's Anthony Johnson with the 3-step drop. He finds his main man, Andrew Benfatti, for the first down to the High Point 45 and a 19-yard pickup. And the Falcons cap the drive here. Watch Johnson find Andrew Benfatti with the perfect touch, and he makes the great catch with a 23-yard score. And after the PAT, Jefferson has a 7-0 lead with just under 7 minutes to go in the quarter. Nice play there. All right, High Point mounts a drive, and with the aid of 2 big Jefferson penalties, the Wildcats get it down to the Jefferson 19, and on 3rd and 5, it's the workhorse, Chad Mazzilli, plowing forward for the first down to the Jefferson 8 for the Wildcats, and it's 1st and goal. The Mazzilli gets a big hole, and he crashes his way in from 8 yards out, and the PAT was blocked, so it's 7-6 Jefferson with just under 4 minutes to go in the half, and that would be our score at the break. Third quarter to go, and Jefferson set the punt at the 33, but watch Andrew Benfatti break out, and it's a fake. He rolls, he hits Joe Patelli, who makes the nice catch and some good moves, sprints down the sideline before being dragged down at the 25. Big play there, but it would end up with a missed field goal attempt for Jefferson, and it stays 7-6 Falcons. On the ensuing High Point drive, watch Jake Phillip battle his way for 14 yards and a first down to the Wildcat 48 as the third quarter comes to a close, with Jefferson still holding the 1-point lead, 7-6. Okay, fourth quarter action on 3rd and 5 from the Jefferson 19. It's Chad Mazzilli again moving the pile as he converts for the first down, and it's 1st and goal at the 10. Then it's Jake Phillip getting the edge, and he dives into the end zone for the 10-yard score, and High Point has its first lead of the game, 12-7, after another missed PAT a minute into the fourth quarter. Okay, on Jefferson's next possession, the Falcons have a quick response. Watch quarterback Anthony Johnson off the play action with the perfectly placed 67-yard scoring strike to Paul Monaco, who takes it to the house, and just like that, Jefferson's up 13-12 with 9:26 to go. What a play. Okay, High Point's on the move, and the Wildcats face a 3rd and 7 from the Jefferson 45, and it's quarterback Jake Lazinski taking off, and he gets the first down and more before he gets tripped up by Brandon Haid after a nice 25-yard pickup. And Jake Lazinski caps the 71-yard drive on this sneak, and High Point's up 20-13 with 2:46 to go. Great game. Okay, Jefferson gets the ball back, but just over 2 minutes to go, no timeouts, and they have to go 81 yards, but Anthony Johnson, who was terrific with 258 yards passing, hits Mike Fleming here, who makes the catch on 4th and 10 to keep the Falcons' hopes alive. Wow! All right, 20 seconds left, and it's Johnson who was brilliant on the drive. He hits Andrew Buffatti for the 4-yard touchdown, and Jefferson trails only by 1, 20-19, with only 20 seconds left. Oh my goodness, what a drive out of Falcons. All right, Jefferson coach Jerry Venerino goes for the win, and on the 2-point conversion, it falls incomplete, and High Point holds on for a thrilling 2019 opening day victory here at High Point High School.
Couldn't be more proud of every single kid on this team. You know, they bought into playing 4 quarters strong, you know, and look, the other cats on the other side, they're a good ball club, and you know, I'm just extremely proud of their effort. You know, it came down to literally the last play. We stressed that as coaches all the time. And this was almost like a playoff-type atmosphere in this game tonight, week 1. So, I mean, for both teams to come out and compete the way they did week 1 gives credit to both squads, you know. And Coach Delaney did an excellent job of getting his kids ready to go. And he's a great coach, and that staff gets them ready to go. But at the end of the day, we were just a play short. We'll get back to work tomorrow and figure it out.
Those two teams will be in the hunt for state tournament bid throughout the season. Should be a good year for both the Falcons and the Wildcats. We'll have more here on the Nielsen Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram Morris County Sports Beat right after these messages here on mugsmedia.com.
Bill Snopper here, and the tailgater party is on at Nielsen with savings in the thousands on every new Jeep, Chrysler, Dodge, and Ram.
Score a savings touchdown in an all-new Jeep Compass Latitude, just $149 a month. And the road-ready Ram 1500 Express Quad Cab is yours for just $199 a month.
And we need your trade, so bring it in and you'll get top dollar. Plus, with every purchase, you'll get a Nielsen tailgating chair set. Hurry to Route 10 in East Hanover.
Jeep Celebration Event Ram Power Days.
Pop, 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 money, money. Pop, 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 money, money, money.
Use your phone to pay your friends. You can even pay the rent. Out to dinner, pay your buddy. Use your phone to pop your money.
Lakeland Banks pop money, money. Pop, 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 money, money, money.
Pay the sitter, send a gift. It's real easy, you get my drift. You don't need checks, you don't need cash. Use pop money, it's so fast.
Lakeland Bank's Pop Money, the easy way to pay people. Pop to it.
Pop, pop, pop.
Home and Hearth Developers is located in Paramus, New Jersey, and has been serving Sussex, Morris, Passaic, and Bergen counties for over 25 years. Home and Hearth can help you from concept to completion and specializes in additions, decks, roofing, and siding. Family owned and operated, we never use subcontractors and are fully licensed and insured. Please like us on Facebook and let Home and Hearth Developers manage your next home project.
Welcome back to the Nielsen Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram Morris County Sports Beat. Well, we just checked out 2 football highlights from the opening week. Well, field hockey got underway, and Mountain Lakes, which made the North 1 Group 1 final last year, fell to Newton 2-1. Well, they opened their season on a rainy day down in Mountain Lakes against the Braves in a rematch of the final, and they came out victorious. Let's check out the highlights.
These highlights are being brought to you by Home and Hearth Developers, serving Sussex, Morris, Passaic, and Bergen counties for over 25 years, specializing in additions, decks, roofing, and siding. Visit Home and Hearth on Facebook or call 201-843-2184.
We go to our rainy Mountain Lakes for this rematch of last year's North 1 Group 1 final, and Mountain Lakes takes a 1-0 lead off the corner penalty 2 minutes in the game. Watch Picard Desai send it in. It pops over the Newton goalie, and it's Gianna Bionopane with the goal as she touches it into the cage, and the Lakers have the 1-0 lead. What a goal. The Lakers almost make it 2-0 here off another corner. It's Desai with the rocket, but Jay Luciani makes the defensive stick stop on the goal line to keep it 1-0. Nice play there. Newton gets a chance here off the scramble on the corner penalty. The Braves work it to the post, but Mountain Lakes goalie Aylin Miller is there for the Lakers to keep it a 1-0 game, and that is our score at the half. All right, second half action, and watch Picard Desai with the steal and the shot, but Newton goalie Abby Berkowitz makes the stop to keep it a 1-0 game. Newton gets a corner, and it's Jay Luciani with the blast, but Aylin Miller is there with the save, and she does it again here to keep the shutout going. Newton threatens again with some nice passing here in the circle, but the ball pushes past the cage, and the Braves still trail 1-0 to the Lakers. All right, Newton looks to tie it up here, and watch Victoria Doherty send in the rocket. It goes in, but it's ruled it's just outside the circle, as Mountain Lakes would hold on to the 1-0 opening day victory over the Braves to avenge their loss in the section final from last year.
I think it's just great that, we got revenge, I guess. It's great, especially because it's our first game of the season. I think having a first win is such a great prediction for the rest of the season. We only can go up from here, so I think it's going to be a great season.
I think we did really well. We had a lot of motivation, and we just pushed each other to be the best that we can.
It's a really great feeling. We played well as a team, and I'm really proud of everyone.
Take us through that crazy goal. It was off a corner. I think Allison Chow sent it in, and then take us what you saw.
I got a pass from Makara, and I thought it was going to be called as dangerous, but I didn't let that stop me, so I stuck my stick up, and I deflected it in.
Nice job by Mountain Lakes. Makara Desai is one of the top players in the county. Colleen Buckley does a great job with that program. Field hockey in Morris County is going to be fun. Madison started the season with a big win over Bridgewater Raritan. Liz Romano, she's going to UConn. You got West Morris has a great program. Chatham's on the rise. Should be a real fun year in field hockey. We'll have more here on the Morris County Sports Beat right after these messages here on MugsMedia.com.
Bill Snopper here, and the tailgater party is on at Nielsen with savings in the thousands on every new Jeep, Chrysler, Dodge, and Ram.
Score a savings touchdown in an all-new Jeep Compass Latitude, just $149 a month. And the road-ready Ram 1500 Express Quad Cab is yours for just $199 a month.
And we need your trade, so bring it in and you'll get top dollar. Plus, with every purchase, you'll get a Nielsen tailgating chair set. Hurry to Route 10 in East Hanover.
Jeep Celebration Event Ram Power Days.
Pop, 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 money, money. Pop, 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 money, money, money.
Use your phone to pay your friends. You can even pay the rent. Out to dinner, pay your buddy. Use your phone to pop your money.
Lakeland Banks pop money, money. Pop, 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 money, money, money.
Pay the sitter, send a gift. It's real easy, you get my drift? You don't need checks, you don't need cash. Use pop money, it's so fast.
Lakeland Bank's Pop Money, the easy way to pay people. Pop to it.
Pop, pop, pop.
Home and Hearth Developers is located in Paramus, New Jersey, and has been serving Sussex, Morris, Passaic, and Bergen counties for over 25 years. Home and Hearth can help you from concept to completion and specializes in additions, decks, roofing, and siding. Family owned and operated, we never use subcontractors and are fully licensed and insured. Please like us on Facebook and let Home and Hearth Developers manage your next home project.
Welcome back to the Nielsen Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram Morris County Sports Beat. I'm your host, Dan Cleary. Well, week one of the high school sports season for the fall in the books. And we had a good boys soccer matchup. Mendham traveled to Mount Olive, two very good programs. Let's find out who won.
These highlights are being brought to you by Home and Hearth Developers, serving Sussex, Morris, Passaic, and Bergen counties for over 25 years, specializing in additions, decks, roofing, and siding. Visit Home and Hearth on Facebook or call 201-843-2184.
We go to the newly refurbished Nichols Field here at Mount Olive High School. Beautiful job. And the Marauders get a chance here. But watch Mendham goalie Ryan Karkoff with the save, and we have no score. But Mendham breaks through here after the corner kick. It's James Worth with the pass to Stephen Ryan, who works his way in, and he fires home the rocket, and the Minutemen have the lead 1-0 over the Marauders. The Minutemen keep the pressure on and get a corner kick, and on the service, it's Stephen Ryan with his second goal of the game, off the header, and Mendham's up 2-0. All right, Mount Olive's on the move, and it's Julian Lipner with the rocket, but watch Mendham keeper Ryan Karkoff get a piece of it as it goes over the crossbar for a corner kick, but it stays 2-0 Mendham. Now watch this sequence as Julian Lipner takes the shot from Mount Olive. Ryan Karkoff makes the initial save as Matt Ankafora is there, comes flying in, but Karkoff gets to the ball to keep the clean sheet. Wow. Mendham pushes its lead to 3-0 here off the good passing. It's Hans Gallagher with the touch to Sean McDonald, and he buries it in the back of the net for the goal, and Mendham's up by 3. Now watch the Marauders work the ball nicely, but the shot goes wide, and Mendham still has the 3-0 lead. And Mendham caps its big first half with this outstanding effort from Calvin Ryan, who gets to the 50-50 ball, and he scores despite hitting the turf, and it's 4-0 Minutemen. All right, second half we go. Mount Olive gets on the scoreboard, and it's Julian Lipner getting his hard work to pay off as he scores, and the Marauders trail 4-1. Mendham almost makes it 5-1 here on this dangerous play on the long clear, but Mount Olive goalie Jose Falas is there to cover up. But Mendham does score. Watch Calvin Ryan get to the loose ball and fire it home for his second of the game, and Mendham's up by 4, 5-1. Mount Olive gets a free kick here, but it's Ryan Karkoff with another nice stop for Mendham as the Minutemen would post a 5-1 NJAC crossover win here at opening day at Mount Olive.
We've had a long preseason. We've been waiting for this game all day, all week, and we're glad we got it out here. Fought hard, got a good result.
Great game for us. We came out strong in the first half, putting away 4 early. So going into the half 4-0 was really big for us. We were really confident coming off of our preseason. We had played really well. So to come out and finally use all that energy that we had pent up to put 4 away early was really nice.
Great preseason, a lot of goals, and we came out here ready to play today. And once we had the opportunities, we finished them.
We've been waiting all season for this. Obviously preseason for it. The boys have been practicing hard. They have a goal to get to the state sectional championship and hopefully the state final, but we have a long road ahead of us, so it was a decent first step. I thought the boys played very hard today.
And Lindsay, your offense starts out, bam, 2-zip, number 10, popping 2 goals in right away. What does that do for a team?
I think it definitely energizes them, and they really enjoy playing together. So I think it, showed that energy, and how they enjoy playing together on the field.
You didn't wait long. I think you had the first 2 goals of the game, if I'm not mistaken. Talk about your goals.
Well, I got a great pass from, I believe, Ryan Spoli on the right side on the first one, and Calvin made a fantastic run. Just it opened up for me for a left-footed shot, and that was nice. And then we had a corner kick, and Sean McDonald put in a fantastic cross. All I really had to do was stand there and let it bounce off my head into the net.
Your 2 goals for the day. Talk about them.
I was getting beat around a little bit, and I got a couple through and put away with my left foot, so it was just good finishes.
And where do you go from here? This is only your first game, but I heard the coach talking in the huddle about how you really had high expectations for the season. What are we looking for?
Look, we're at least looking to get into a state final, or a state sectional final, and county final as well.
Remember a few years back, Mendham with that great run, winning the Group 3 state title. Russ Raffay does a great job with that program. And Dan Griswold at Mount Olive, the former Lenape Valley player, he's won over 100 games, and he's won 4 straight American Division titles. So Morris County Soccer, as good as it gets, and those 2 programs are a big reason why. We'll have more here on the Sports Beat right after these messages here on mugsmedia.com.
Bill Snopper here, and the tailgater party is on at Nielsen with savings in the thousands on every new Jeep, Chrysler, Dodge, and Ram.
Score a savings touchdown in an all-new Jeep Compass Latitude, just $149 a month. And the road-ready Ram 1500 Express Quad Cab is yours for just $199 a month.
And we need your trade, so bring it in and you'll get top dollar. Plus, with every purchase, you'll get a Nielsen tailgating chair set. Hurry to Route 10 in East Hanover.
Jeep Celebration Event Ram Power Days.
pop, pop, money, money. Pop, 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 money, money, money.
Use your phone to pay your friends. You can even pay the rent. Out to dinner, pay your buddy. Use your phone to pop your money.
Lakeland Banks pop money, money. Pop, 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 money, money, money.
Pay the sitter, send a gift. It's real easy, you get my drift? You don't need checks, you don't need cash. Use pop money, it's so fast.
Lakeland Bank's Pop Money, the easy way to pay people. Pop to it.
Home and Hearth Developers is located in Paramus, New Jersey, and has been serving Sussex, Morris, Passaic, and Bergen counties for over 25 years. Home and Hearth can help you from concept to completion and specializes in additions, decks, roofing, and siding. Family owned and operated, we never use subcontractors and are fully licensed and insured. Please like us on Facebook and let Home and Hearth Developers manage your next home project.
Welcome back to the Morris County Sports Beat, and it's now time for our Orthopedic Institute of New Jersey Live Well Tip of the Week.
Hi, I'm Rehan Shamim. I'm an orthopedic surgeon at the Orthopedic Institute of New Jersey. I work with athletes of all ages, from children and adolescents through high school and college, and even to the weekend warrior population. These are people who like to stay active, they like to engage in sports, they like to do exercise, they might like the aspect of staying in good shape. They might like the team and camaraderie aspect of it.
My name is Lara Carlson. We are at Central Park of Morris, and there's kickball going on tonight. So I work for the organization Jersey Club Sports, and we run a league. It's almost every night a week there's a different league going on, and tonight it's kickball and sand volleyball. So some people do come and warm up and they take it seriously, but then there are others who don't, and we see some really serious injuries. So, you know, it would be nice to see more people come and warm up. Some people show up literally at 6:30 when the game starts, and they leave as soon as it ends. There's no warm up or cool down. And you know, I'm an athlete myself. I played sports in college, and I know the importance of warming up and cooling down. And sometimes people get hurt because of it.
Because they're not dedicating their full time to keeping their muscles strengthened and stretched and appropriately worked out, when they do put in 100% effort on those weekend sporting activities, it might be a sudden change from what their muscles are normally used to. If you're a weekend warrior, you like to go out on the weekends, softball, kickball, volleyball, whatever it may be, you just have to keep in mind what are the specific demands of your sport and what can you do to prevent injuries in those sports.
You'd be surprised because you think like, okay, this is fun, it's co-ed sports, but someone tore their Achilles on the first day of one of the opening kickball seasons. He was out for the rest of the season. I've seen like really serious injuries, people sand volleyball, spraining their ankles, just coming down, you know, people have torn their ACLs.
For many athletes, athletic trainers are very important in helping us take care of the athletes in terms of both injury prevention and treatment. For high school athletes, most high schools do have athletic training staff, and the athletes will have access to them as they need on a daily basis. As you get into the higher levels of sport, including college and professional, that access becomes even more intense. Unfortunately, for the weekend warriors, they don't necessarily have this kind of access. When they get injured, they don't know where to go. They don't have a point person that they can talk to about how serious is this kind of thing, and what do I need to do? Who do I need to see? What further treatment should I be getting? And that's why we're here. Our job is to make sure that anybody who comes in will get that kind of evaluation and has that access.
I think a partnership with the Orthopedic Institute would be phenomenal for this organization. Jersey Club Sports is huge, and there's so many different members. And again, there's some people who have never played sports in their entire life, and they're doing this purely because it's social and it's fun. But I think everyone from, you know, the athlete to the non-athlete they need to know properly, you know, how to warm up or what they should do when they have an injury, and likewise for the staff.
As sports medicine physicians, we love sports and we love athletes. We love being part of a team, and we take that team approach towards taking care of our athletes. That involves treatment with us, our physician's assistants, our physical therapists, our athletic trainers. All of us work together to make sure our athletes stay out on the field. We like to keep our athletes healthy, and a good injury prevention program can do that. If things don't go as planned and something happens, we do our best to make them get back to the sports that they love as quickly as possible.
All right, we want to thank the folks at the Orthopedic Institute of New Jersey. As I say it every week, from your neck down to your toes, all your orthopedic needs, from diagnosis to treatment to surgery, then rehab, It's the Orthopedic Institute of New Jersey. Well, that's going to wrap up this edition of the Morris County Sports Beat. Remember, we have plenty of spots open. If you want to advertise with us, join our title sponsor, Nielsen Dodge. You can send an email to info@mugsmedia.com or give us a call at 973-729-9234. And we're going to be doing some games of the week in Morris County. This past week we did, that will be on channel, it'll be on mugsmedia.com. We had the Newton Mountain Lakes field hockey game, the Jefferson High Point football game, and in the future we're going to have some boys soccer, girls soccer, full games of the week with commentary, the whole 9 yards. We've been doing it in Sussex for many years, and we want to do it in more. So if you want to get involved and be a sponsor on the full-length games of the week, it's info@mugsmedia.com. Also, check out our Facebook page for upcoming events. Check the Nielsen Facebook page for things coming up in the fall. Always something going on here at the Nielsen lot. So check out their Facebook page for that and any specials that are coming up. So week 1 in the books. Can't believe it, already in the fall season, as we're looking forward to another great school year in Morris County. And again, that'll wrap up this edition of the Sports Beat. I hope you enjoyed it. We'll see you again next week. I'm your host, Dan Cleary. Good night, everyone.